Good morning and happy Halloween. Welcome to Cards with Corey. This is the first ever episode, and I am super excited to do this for everyone. Let me tell you how this kind of came to be. I was sitting outside one summer morning and I was having a coffee and messing around with the tarot cards, and my cat jumped up onto the table. And I, looked at this scene and I thought, oh, three things that I love, and that's coffee, tarot cards, and my cat. So, your mind starts to play with the words, and somehow I came up with Cards with Corey. And I thought, that's got kind of a little ring to it, and, maybe I can do something with that. Even though some of you might know me from my Three Graces intuitive readings, and I am still there, still doing the readings, working on a website, which again, super exciting. That's coming up. But Cards with Corey, I thought this was something that maybe I could give back to the community. I've been wondering about that anyways, how I might be able to share my love and my fascination of the tarot with others. And this seems to be the spot, I think. What I'm going to try to do is come on every Sunday and answer one for sure, possibly two questions that people may have. If you do have a question for Cards with Corey, I have an email set up for this. It is cardswithcorey@gmail.com, and Corey is spelled Corrie. Nice and simple. So if you do have a question, please email me, and I will do it here on the show. I will not say your name, or, you'll always be referred to as the client or anonymous, keeping that client sitter privilege, that it's all confidential. That being said, so I'm going to do a 5-card reading today. That's called the Horseshoe Spread. And I reached out to a client of mine and said, is there a question that you might have that I could use on the show? And they were so happy to be able to help, and they sent me a question. So the question for today is, and let me just pull my thing here closer. Dear Corey, that's me. I have been struggling as of late with whether or not I should ask for a raise. And I thought, yes, very valid question. Love it. Okay, so that is what we're going to ask the tarot to give us guidance on today. So what happens now is I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to get quiet for a little minute and connect with my client's energy, and then we're going to see what cards come out, what the tarot has to offer. So here we go. Okay, now I'm just going to cut it into 3. Okay, got some nice cuttings there. Okay, and we're going to receive the cards now. Okay, and I'm sorry you guys aren't able to see the cards. Perhaps I need another camera in future. But for now. Okay, so we have our cards laid out here, and I'm going to go through them just so you can see what fell in what position. The first card we have is the Strength card. I'm sorry, that's a little bit hard to see. We'll come over here. That is the future, or sorry, that is the here and the now. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. The here and the now. Then the second card we have is the Three of Pentacles. And that is the near future. So the next month or two, roughly. And with that being said, timelines in tarot can sometimes be funny. It might fall in the near future position and actually have already happened. Again, having the client here in the room is, you get that feedback. But we're still going to get a great reading. The third card is the challenge card, and that is the Eight of Swords in that position. The fourth card is the Ace of Swords. Sorry, it's hard to see. We're getting a glare. I hope you guys can all see this. That is the long-term future. And then the outcome card has us at the Ace of Wands. So interesting that the last two cards were both aces. That's really good because that speaks to us about opportunities and potential and new beginnings. So we love that. Okay, so diving in, we have the client right now in the present moment as needing to find some inner strength. Needing to tame the beast, so to speak. So because the question is whether or not they should ask for a raise, that can be sometimes a quite volatile situation. You get some nerves going on there. You get some, maybe a little bit of negative thinking sometimes because, why haven't they given me this raise already? So we need to be calm, and we need to have compassion at all times with all of our doings in life. We need to think about these things and not go all crazy, helter-skelter. The client needs to be courageous as well. Have the courage. So they're probably thinking, these days, am I courageous enough to ask for this raise? What do I do here in this situation? Just remember to be pure, honest, and just sticking with staying calm, because that can be a volatile situation. The second card is the near future, and that is the Three of Pentacles. So as we see here, we have in the imagery, we have the artisan and we have the couple. And so it looks like this figure is going to work on their castle. He's going to sculpt something. This indicates that working together, collaboration. Threes are about groups and threes are about growth. So a great card to have for near future, because we want to think about working together. Your place of work needs you just as much as you need them. So that's a theme that we want to remember as well, because we don't want to get too high, high and mighty, thinking that, oh, well, if they don't do this, then I'm just going to quit. If you have another opportunity to go for, maybe that's what you want to do. But we want to think about this as a togetherness, collaborating, working together. So when it comes to the question, should I ask for a raise? Make sure that you're showing how you work with others, how you can be, good with that. So our challenge card has us with the Eight of Swords, and swords are our thoughts, our intellect. And we see that this, is not the nicest looking tarot card. The woman is, blindfolded and bound up, and there are swords surrounding her. So it has a very restrictive feeling. So the overall theme is, not being able to get to that place where you've decided, I'm going to ask for the raise. You're feeling stuck almost, and that makes sense because it's a hard thing to do. So when it comes to our thoughts, we have that ability to change them. So that's an action that you can take to look at the situation in a different light. The only thing that the worst thing I should say is that you ask for the raise and you're told no. That's a possibility, but it's better than stewing and not ever really getting anywhere. Take a positive outlook and see what happens. So that is your challenge card. The fourth card is the long-term future, and again, timelines can vary with tarot. It can indicate 6 to 12 months though, and we have the Ace of Swords here. So with aces, like I said before, that is a new opportunity, a new potential, a new beginning. And this one, the swords, is a success story. We have the crown on top of the sword. So I want to say that it is telling you that, if given the right time, opportunity, I think there's potential to ask for the raise. It might come out of the blue. Somebody says something to you at work. Maybe it's a boss or, a coworker says something, and the opportunity presents itself for you to speak your piece, speak your case. Show them that you're a good employee and that perhaps it's time for a raise. I really like that. And the outcome card has it, the Ace of Wands. So that is the thumbs up card. Definitely. Again, new potential, new opportunity, a new beginning. So wands give us our passion, our fiery nature. And this ace is really saying, go for it. Like, it couldn't have answered the question any better. This is the thumbs up card. Go for it. Get that fire and passion in your belly, and but think about it in such a way that you're presenting your case intellectually, as the Ace of Swords wants you to do. So I'm really hoping that this answered the question. I'm hoping that the client is happy with the reading. And as I said, I would like to come on every Sunday and do one, maybe two readings if there are questions to be answered. So thank you, everyone. This is Cards with Corey, and I hope that everyone has an amazing Halloween and that we all get a little trick-or-treat candy. Take care, everyone. Ciao.